What's good with y'all, man? Y'all already know who it is, your boy Greed. And as y'all can see, we're going to be talking about some Jujutsu Kaisen, man. I actually did want to go over what's most recently been going on in the chapter, or in the manga, I should say. Um, Considering the most recent chapter was a continuation of Sukuna versus Maki. But as y'all can tell from the title, y'all, I just want to speak on this one thing and just kind of talk about this one thing. Man, Sukuna has really shown he's been showing the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like Sukuna has been going crazy in every type of way against everybody right now. And the fact that he's fighting Maki right now, and out of everyone he's fought, he's given her the most praise outside of Gojo, right? Because Gojo, he told him he'll never forget him. You know, probably one of the greatest fights Sukuna has ever had. Probably the greatest fight Sukuna has ever had. And then again, everybody wouldn't have been able to get this far with Sukuna if Gojo hadn't weakened him at first. And he also lost his curse technique because of the trial that Higurum put him through. So he's been through a lot. He's been through a lot so far. He's been through like a whole bunch of shit like with everybody, and he's fighting like back to back to back. But out of everybody that he has fought, Maki has surprised him the most, purely just because she has no curse energy, right? You know, people like Maki or Toji don't have no curse energy at all. So they are like, what's the word I'm looking for? They're like, in Sukuna's eyes, they basically like, man, it's fuck jujitsu at the end of the day when it comes to people like them. You know? Like he even says it. He says in the end, jujitsu is all about the body. Is nothing but skin and blood. It's about nothing but skin and blood. And he feels like Maki is proving that because she's showing him that you don't need jujitsu to be strong as hell. You don't need curse energy to be this crazy top motherfucker. Because you see somebody like her keeping up with somebody like him, he considers himself a king. He's like, whoa, this motherfucker is actually giving me some go. Like, I gotta really lock in. So as y'all know, to everybody that has read the most recent chapter, which was chapter 253, Sukuna did hit Maki with a black flash, and he just locked the fuck in. But he said nobody has made him do something like that other than Maki. You know? Like, made him lock in like that and, you know, do a black flash. I don't know if I've ever seen Sukuna do a black flash before. This might have been his first time doing a black flash. I'm not gonna lie. But he even tells Maki, like, her very existence denies jujitsu as a whole. And I think that's cool as hell because Sukuna, this is so cool to me because this is like looking at that final fight in Naruto when Naruto, like, you know, Madara went through everybody, even Naruto and Sasuke. By this point, they were still dead, and you know they were just starting to come back to life because of Sage 6 Path. Like, he went through everyone. It was just Guy in his 8 gates, bro, gave Madara the thrill he needed that he ain't felt since Hashirama, probably, in a fight. He declared Guy the strongest. He actually did. Bro, this whole fight between Maki and Sukuna is like, I'm getting so much deja vu because that's what I'm thinking about, right? I'm thinking about the fight between, like, I'm thinking about like how Madara versus Hashirama went. No, I'm tweaking, not Madara versus Hashirama. Madara versus Guy. Madara gave Guy so much respect after that fight, bro. He told him he was the strongest foe he has ever went against. And I feel like that's low-key, like, I won't say Maki's the strongest motherfucker Sukuna has ever went against, but it's some similarities to it, because look at it. Guy was a taijutsu master. he had chakra, but you know it wasn't nothing crazy like everybody else. He just had hands for real in the gates. Same thing with Maki. She ain't got no cursed energy. She ain't got nothing like super crazy for like no hollow purple or nothing, but she just got them. She got hands. She got them bitches, bro. She could keep up. So it's cool as hell to see like that whole thing happen again in this manga. There's always gonna be that one character, bro, and I think that's what I see that now, and I don't know, I fuck with that heavy. But it says after Satoru Gojo's death, Hajime Kashimo, Hiromi Higuruma, and Yuta Okotsu each fought Sukuna with exceptional talent. But what piqued Sukuna's interest the most was the one who had forsaken Jujutsu, Maki Zenin, and her heavenly restriction. Bro, you know, he literally just said it. Out of everybody, bro, out of those names, like all those people, Maki was the main one to really just pique his interest, to get him excited about a fight. Now, I do think Gojo gave him that excitement as well, because he did say it at the end of their fight. Even during the fight, they were complimenting each other at some points of it. But Maki has like really just put him in a whole new level, because like I said, to my memory, I can't remember if we've seen Sukuna do a Black Flash, but for him to get in the zone against an opponent and force him to do a Black Flash, because we all know what doing a Black Flash is. That's when you like peak locked in. You know what I'm saying? You're locked into your peak and you in the zone. That's essentially how they explain it and what they call it. And when you locked in like that, you could do some crazy ass shit. Black Flash, for example. So I don't know if Sukuna has ever been pushed to the point to where he's like, man, I just gotta lock the fuck in, you know? And that's cool as hell to see. That's raw. Actually, maybe he did something against Gojo in their fight. I do have to reread Sukuna versus Gojo, because I remember some of the fight, but I don't remember all of it, if that makes sense. I'm definitely gonna go back and read that shit before it drops in the anime, of course, because no telling when that's gonna happen. Hopefully sooner than what we think, though. But yeah, man, I really just wanted to talk about how Maki has surprised the hell out of Sukuna so much to the point to where he's putting her above a lot of the other people that he has already fought, who were said to be stronger than her. So this is kind of crazy. Like, Sukuna's giving her a lot of praise, and I like to see it. I love to see it, because Maki's actually a really cool character and she do deserve it. But yeah, man, that's all I pretty much wanted to speak on in this video, because that's pretty much all the chapter was. It was just Sukuna versus Maki, but I took the most important part from that, or the coolest part, I would say, in my opinion, which is Sukuna praising Maki because of her heavenly restrictions, and her entire existence denies jujitsu. I just thought that shit was raw as hell when Sukuna said it, because him being the king of curses, you would think that's all he knows, which it is. But for him to see somebody like Maki, it just blew his fucking world. Like, it blew his mind. He couldn't believe seeing somebody like Maki. So I just wanted to share that with everybody, share my thoughts on it. Y'all let me know down below what y'all think of it. How did y'all feel about the Sukuna versus Maki fight? I loved it personally. I thought it was cool as well. I cannot wait to see it animated. I can't wait to see any of these fights animated. And what do y'all think is going to happen next, now that Kusakabe is up next to fight Sukuna? I may drop a video about Kusakabe. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I usually do these videos, like, not usually, but with Jujutsu Kaisen, I have done them. I can't remember what other character. I feel like I did it with another character, but I know I definitely did one for Yuki Tsukumo, like maybe like a year or two back. And I feel like I did another character too, but I just can't remember who that character was. But that video did pretty good on my channel, so I might make another one of those. I might do like a Who is Kusakabe video, and then just talk about things that we know about him so far, and I might just even bring up some things like my own questions, like pertaining to him and like what he can do. So be on the lookout for that for sure. Honestly, when does that new chapter of JJK come out? Let me see. I don't know if they're going on a week break this week or no, so it comes out this week or this upcoming Sunday. All right, that's good. Well, yeah, I would definitely try to get that video out this week then, the Kusakabe one, because it shouldn't even be long or it shouldn't even be that hard because we don't really know too much about him. It's gonna mainly be me speculating a lot of it and just giving my own. Like I said, I'm gonna have my own little questions and things that I want to point out and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to end the video off right here. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, as always. I would love to hear y'all thoughts on the latest chapter. Subscribe. I am out this bitch, and I will see y'all in the next one.
You know that the numbers go like 1, 2, greed. Thank you for being a GreedHD, nigga.